Burnout is the #1 reason creators quit. Not the hate comments, not the slow months, burnout. And the scary part is most creators don't even realize it's happening until they've completely checked out. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to spot it, how to recover from it, and how to make sure it never happens again. Because the creators who last the longest are not the ones who work the hardest, but the ones who work the smartest. Without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. I've got a little PowerPoint today to switch things up, so hopefully keep you a lot more entertained. Something to look at, apart from me just rambling shit to you. So, how to deal with burnout as a creator. The guide every creator needs. Come on. So, what is burnout and how do you actually spot it? Well, this breaks down into 4 groups and 4 different ways of spotting things and realising, fuck, I've run out of energy. So, number 1 is dreading creating content that you used to enjoy. So, overall, content's it's quite fun to make. And if you enjoy making it, and you start thinking, fuck, I don't want to do this today, you are showing signs of burnout. Number 2, feeling emotionally drained or detached to your audience. So you just don't want to interact with people, when the main aim of what you do is to literally speak to people daily. If you're feeling like this, and don't get me wrong, all these things are completely normal. Don't get worried if this is you, but it gets draining. Social batteries run out all the time, so don't worry. But if you were feeling emotionally drained or detached, that's another sign. Number 3, a drop in motivation, consistency, or quality. So if your quality is up here and then it starts getting shitter and shitter and shitter and shitter and shitter, it's because you can't be arsed, and that is literally because you're more than likely doing too much and you've got too much on your plate. So drop in motivation, same thing. You just can't be asked to do anything, and it's completely normal. Like I said, don't worry. And consistency then is one of the biggest ones, because if your consistency drops, it's like a fucking tower falling down. You've got to be consistent. So we're gonna have to figure out there's something for you to do keeps you consistent. Number 4, the physical signs. So fatigue, poor sleep, irritability. So if you're just snapping at people and you just haven't got no social battery again to actually listen to people's shit, and it's a sign of fatigue, it's a sign of burnout. So why creators burn out? Well, why are you feeling these ways? Why are you snapping at people? Why are you not able to stay consistent? Why are you not making the stuff and enjoying the stuff you used to like? This is going to explain it. So, why are you burning out? Daily post pressure. You've obviously got to stay consistent, and it's a long process that can continue to post every day. And depending on how much you're posting, you could be posting over 5 times a day, which gets draining, especially if you've got a high quality of content. And if you are solo, you're going to be chatting to people at the same time. It's a big job. So, daily posting pressure. Feeling like you must post every day or risk losing momentum. And in a way, that's true. So, number 1, constant comparison. So, comparing yourself to other creators and feeling like you're never doing enough. The last thing you want to do is compare yourself to someone else. Never do that in anything in life, because everyone's on a different playing field. Everyone's got different brains. Everyone's got different biochemistry, fucking makeup and everything. I mean, never compare yourself to anyone, because you are you. So there's always stuff that's deeper with other people. Like they could have a big bulk recording session, and you're thinking, how is this person keeping up posting this many times a day when it's already done? And there's you every day trying to figure out something new to do. Like, you cannot compare yourself to other people. No off switch. Your brain is continuously working and in work mode. That's why you're burning out. And as well, if you're constantly working, you've got a personal life to upkeep. There's only so much your brain can handle before it implodes. Dealing with it alone. Here's another thing. It's a lot of work, especially if you're new. It is a serious amount of work, and you know it can get a lot. Handling difficult subscribers and stress with no support system around you is draining. And like, if you are taking this serious and you were getting a lot of subscribers in and you're chatting as well, like with making content, customs, chatting, fuck, you're gonna be working 20 plus hours a day if you're gonna maximize your earnings, in which, you know, that's not, it's not physically possible to upkeep without something damaging you. Like, there's teams, agencies you can get which help out. You can get chatting agencies as well if you wanted to carry on doing your marketing, and it's obviously going to cost you money, but like, realistically, if you're dealing with it alone, you're going to see burnout. Oh, so how do you actually recover from burnout? So now we know how to spot the signs, what's causing it, how do you recover from it? So number one, give yourself permission to take a short break. It won't kill your income. A short break is completely fine. You haven't got to be in this constant work mode. It's just not physically possible for a brain to carry on like that. You've got to give yourself breaks. Whether you're offloading work to people, so you're offloading your chatting or your marketing, or you're going to have a videographer to film everything with you in bulk. You've got to give yourself a break. You've got to buy yourself leeway somewhere to be able to let your brain just relax. Number two, which number one leads us nicely into number two, which is batch creating content. So you're not like feeling the pressure of, oh shit, I've got to film today. Film it all in one day at the start of the week, and that's going to free yourself up for the rest. Make sure you batch creating. I've made a video on this if you want to go check it out, on how's the best way to batch create. So number three is actually set specific work hours and stick to them like it's a real job. That's the one thing with OnlyFans, is it's so easy to work and get carried away with other stuff in your life because you haven't got a boss telling you what to do. In a way, and I know you're trying to buy yourself freedom, but in a way, having your work set out like a work schedule, it's going to help it a lot, because routine it's great. You know you could fit what you got to fit in the set time. You do that, and then you can just relax and let yourself recover. Number four, then, mute or step away from the platforms when you're having off time. You haven't got to constantly be checking. If you've got a team as well, the stuff's going to be running. Like, you've obviously got to keep on top of it. You haven't got to be constantly, every minute of the day, oh, what's happening now, because fuck, it's so stressful. You're constantly worried. Just take a breather. As long as you've got the right people employed and in place, you know, it's just going to take care of itself, and you just let your brain chill, relax. You're going to be okay. Don't let your brain implode, please. So how do you prevent it coming back? Build a content bank, so you can reuse and reskin content. When you're bulk creating and batch creating, create extra just in case you've got to have a break. That's fine. Just do what you've got to do to be able to buy yourself a break, even if it's working extra in the meantime. Because burnout will come. Not everyone is Superman or Superwoman, whatever you want to say. You're eventually going to burn out. So build up a content bank. If you're posting 3 a day and you're batch creating, make an extra 2 for every day. And then even if you don't post them straight away, you've got them there for if anything. Like, it's not just burnout you've got to do that for. It's unexpected health issues. Something could go on in someone else's life. It's always good to have a content bank. Have a realistic schedule. Have a posting schedule that's actually achievable. You don't want to go and say, oh, I'm going to make 20 videos every day. And, like, realistically, it's not just sustainable unless you're some sort of mega super freak who is just got an unbelievable work ethic and a stone cold brain. Make sure whatever you plan out, you can actually upkeep. Find your people. Here's one. So connect with a community of other creators. If you're communicating with each other, you're passing on ideas, you don't have to gatekeep everything, because it's just a shitty way of doing things. If you share information, it's going to be a lot better than just, you know, gatekeeping everything, and you've got to think of everything yourself. Share your information, speak. You're all going to be better in as a community then. Share your information. It's going to help. Trust me. Review what actually works as well. So you're not constantly trying to, think of something new. If you know what's working, it's a lot easier to just go and script that then. And you can go and make it a lot easier because, like, oh shit, I gotta think of this, oh fuck. Use what's working, just reproduce it, change the hook, change the pacing, change the payoff, reskin it, and you're just doing the same thing. It makes things life a lot easier. Especially if you, like, looking back at the last one, if you found your people, you can both test different things, pass each other scripts, go use them. It's not going to kill to share things with other people. It's not going to kill off that video. Essentially what the platform's basically built off is people copying other people. Like, it's not what you want to do, but if you've got your small, tight little knit community, fantastic. So, what is the bottom line of all of this video? Burnout is basically a sign that you obviously care, and you're able to care and do your work. You're doing too much. That's what it is. You just got to give yourself a little backseat and chill out. Sustainability beats intensity every time. Find a way that you can sustainably sustain the growth. Just do that. You'll be fine. Trust me. A little extra saying for the end. The creators who last are the ones who treat this like a business, not a grind. Think about that. If you enjoyed, I hope you did. Leave a like, leave a comment. I appreciate all of them. If you've got any other questions you want answered in private, you can send them over to me on Instagram. That's completely fine. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And apart from that, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.